I want to show you guys a video of an individual who's starting to trend because he created a video talking about the Iran war and how this war is going to set up the system to where the US dollar is going to be replaced with digital currency. And after that, and also considering AI robots, is going to put us into a scenario where the government can effectively control the population and the money that they receive and how they are able to spend this money. Okay. I want to show you guys this video because people in his comment section are saying that the video that he made seems to correlate to end times prophecy that is in the Bible. Okay. And so we can watch this clip and then we can look at the Bible and see exactly like how this would correlate. Okay, let's hop into this video, watch it and react to it. Before we do me a quick favor. Hit that like button for the algorithm so that this video can reach more people like yourself. I truly appreciate you guys. Let's hop in.
Question of this video is, well, what is the next phase? What comes after this? What is the opportunity to centralize power? And here's the best theory that I've come across. In order to understand it, you have to put yourself in the mindset of these central planners, the people who influence the world's policies. Here's the core problem that they have. The first major problem is AI and automation. Once AI is allowed to be unleashed into the economy, it's going to displace a lot of jobs. It's going to be painful because not everyone will be able to adapt. But let's say they do. Let's say, optimistically speaking, AI becomes so productive that we find ourselves in a perfect utopian world of abundance where no one needs to work. What's going to happen then? I think inevitably we're going to need some sort of universal basic income. If that happens, though, that's going to give society way too much free time, and people will start waking up. They'll start organizing. The political process becomes a real thing again. And that's not good if you're a central planner, because you want to be in control of that system, and you want people to be reliant on it. And you want people to be too busy thinking about how to pay their bills, right? That's problem number one, and it needs to be solved. Problem number two, though, is the US has almost $40 trillion in debt. It's growing faster than the economy, and now with yields going up, the cost of that debt is growing faster and faster. So how do you solve that problem? The way to solve it is that you find someone else to hold the debt for you. You distribute it to the entire world, but instead of distributing it through inflation, right, because that only works as long as you're able to export it, as long as other countries want your assets. But what if they don't? Right? And what if the next distribution phase is not the institutions? What if it's through people, right? What if the best way to distribute this debt is already in everybody's pocket? So here's what I think the next phase of this new monetary system is going to look like. In a nutshell, what I think will happen is the US debt gets privatized and uploaded to the world, right? Every major corporation will become a bank. Every major app will become a wallet. And every person on earth with a smartphone will become an unknowing creditor to the United States government. They will solve the debt problem and the AI problem at the same time with a digital currency system that funds the government, controls the UBI payments that feeds the people that lost their jobs to AI in the first place, and it gives the central planners a button that they can turn on or off for every single person's financial life. Okay, hold on. That sounds crazy, right?
Okay, so he's about to get into, how this part that's coming up is where people are saying that it correlates to what scripture talks about with not being able to buy or sell unless you receive this mark, right? We're going to look at that. But first I want to say that this is midway through his video. Okay. If you want to watch the entire video, I'll leave his video in the description. Okay. But in the beginning of the video, he just talks about the problem that persists. And then he talks about ways that they're going to try to solve this problem. And he gets to different options. And this is now one of the options that we're listening to, which is a complete digital currency, giving them all control over how much money people receive and who gets money and how they get it and what happens if they don't comply to standards and laws and things like that. He's going to get into that. So let's go ahead and watch more of this and then we'll look at some scripture. All right, let's check it out.
What does that even